Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hopkinsville, Kentucky, where the Full Count Rhythm play Game 2 of Round 2 against the Hoptown Hoppers. This is Tim Reese along with my lovely intern, Susan Reese, as Zach Williams is back earning a real paycheck back in Nashville. Was unable to make the trip on that beautiful Hemphill Brothers coach bus that takes the rhythm players here, there, and yonder. And right now to Hopkinsville, hopefully this last time, and then on to either Du Bois County or Henderson. We'll find that out later tonight, but hope everybody is doing well wherever you may be listening from, whether that be North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia. We got Alabama, Florida, Kentucky. Where else we got? What am I missing? I know I'm missing Connecticut. There we go. I know I'm missing some, but you folks can join in. Are you having audio trouble, no sound? As far as I know, we're good to go. Might have to start over and get us in. Somebody said that there was some audio trouble. Somebody let me know that you can actually hear me. Bubba, you got me? All right, Bubba. So, Faye Hainsworth might try checking your connection or go out and come back in, as we say on the in the press box gang up at Drakes Creek Park. Did you turn it off and then turn it back on? That's always a good solution. So that's right. We got Ohio, Dublin, Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, Beaver Creek, not Dayton, Beaver Creek, Ohio. Keep sending it in. Let me know where you're watching from, who's watching. Mississippi, how did I miss Grand Nora in Mississippi? Well, I've got stage fright. I'm nervous. That's what it is. You know, when I get in front of a microphone, it gets crazy. Full Count comes into this ball game after a great ball game in the second half of yesterday's round 1 of, or first game of round 2. If you were with us late into the night, the Full Count Rhythm pulled out an 11-5 very exciting win against the Hoptown Hoppers, and that now evens the series at 4 games apiece between the Rhythm and the Hoppers. But the important ones are now here in the playoffs. Of course, you want to win more than you lose in the playoffs. It's a best of 3. So the Rhythm need to win tonight or tomorrow night back at Drakes Creek Park. So, and the Sills are showing up. There they are. Alan and Sean Sills are here. Yesterday's ball game was very similar to another game that these two teams played back a few weeks ago at Drakes Creek Park, where Full Count got out to a lead, and then the Hoppers went up 5-1. Full Count had to scratch and claw and get back to tie the game, and then ended up, just like last night, scoring unanswered runs, 6 last night in the 7th inning, on the strength of a grand slam home run by Babe Hudson Mims Ruth, who hit 2 home runs in yesterday's game, had 6 RBIs. So between he and his teammate Henry Mosley, they had all 11 RBIs that the Rhythm knocked in. Henry Mosley was 3 for 4, had a double and a home run. And as I said, knocked in 5 runs with a home run there in the 7th inning. Brady Chappell pitched 3 innings of relief, got the win, his first of the season. A solid relief core of Tyler Sills, Brady Chappell, Jack Thompson, and Will Pryor as they shut down the top hitting team in the Ohio Valley League. Came in hitting .296 in the regular season. So I tell you, we'll take our first break, and we'll be right back with the Chick-fil-A starting lineups. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm.
And now for the Chick-fil-A starting lineups.
Full Count Ministries.
First for the visiting Full Count Rhythm. Leading off, playing left field, Henry Jackson. Batting second, playing right field, Drew Robertson. Henry Mosley in center field, he will bat third. Tyler Franks at first base, batting fourth. The DH tonight, batting fifth, Harrison Travis. And batting sixth, the third baseman, Drew Lowry. The catcher, Jackson Cothran, will bat seventh. And slugger Hudson Mims in the 8-hole, the second cleanup batter, playing second base, Levi Perrell. Will be at shortstop and batting ninth. And on the mound for the Rhythm, Spencer Wilkins. More about Spencer in just a moment, but now the starting lineup for the Hoptown Hoppers. Leading off, playing right field, Anthony Zarlingo. Batting second, Joshua Rodriguez. Playing shortstop, the left fielder, Luis Vergara, will bat third. And at third base, batting fourth, Jacob Dupes. Drew Donaldson will bat fifth and play second base. The DH tonight for the Hoppers, Fred Fernandez. E.J. Alanis playing first base, batting seventh. William Spear, the catcher, will bat eighth. And in the 9-hole, Sean Sullivan, the center fielder. And on the mound for his first start of the 2022 campaign and his 16th appearance of the year, Aaron Moss from Indiana State University. So this possibility of the last game of the year for the Hoptown Hoppers, but for the Full Count Rhythm, they have to win one of the next two, guaranteed at least two. So we will take another break while we have the national anthem, and we'll be right back on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in their relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
And everyone said, play ball. All right, we are minutes away from game time as you see the umpires knuckle bump and head off to their respective areas of the diamond. Behind the plate, Micah Holman. Down at first base, Jeff Wright. And at second base, Juan Garza. And last night's home plate umpire is down at third base, Wayne Seeley, trying to keep a four-man team together. One of the umpires from last night was unavailable today, so I think the head crew chief, Jeff Wright, is on in his stead as I see one of the umpires that we've had this year is checking out the broadcast. Welcome to you, Scott, and all of you who are in for tonight's ball game. The Rhythm come in with a 32-11 record, and the Hoptown Hoppers 24-18. Of course, records don't really matter at this point unless it's how many did you win out of 3. So hello to Linda Wright Miller, who's watching in Ohio. Grand Nora down loud and clear in Starkville. Lori Mosley, you can hear us. Mark Wilkins, today is Spencer Wilkins' birthday. So happy birthday, happy 20th to our starting pitcher tonight. And praise God for good health for Mr. Mark Wilkins. Billy Ida still rooting for the Rhythm, even though Blake is not with the club and he's moved on to Kennesaw State. We are ready to go with Henry Jackson in the box to face Aaron Moss. His first pitch at 7:03. Game time temperature 80 degrees, feels like 86. We are underway with ball 1 to Henry the Eagle. He swings and misses. Aaron Moss, 5'10", 160-pound sophomore. As you can see, right-handed pitcher from Indiana State University, hometown St. Louis, Missouri. 15 appearances. That ball's hit out to right center field. Sean Sullivan and Anthony Zarlingo come together, and the right fielder Zarlingo will make the grab for out number 1. Moss has 1. A little technical issue here. There we go. We're back ready to go. Drew Robertson stepping in. Had 2 hits in yesterday's game, and he slices one down that left field line, and that is trouble. Down in the corner, fair ball. Robertson rounds first base and will cruise on into second base with a stand-up double. Just was saying Drew had 2 base hits in yesterday's ball game. Went 2 for 4, scored 3 runs. He also reached on a hit batter. So with 1 out, Henry Mosley, 5 RBI night last night. Henry from Trevecca Nazarene University. As Aaron Moss steps off, bluff throw to second base. Gets a new sign from William Spear behind the plate. Breaking pitch over for called strike 1. Moss had 6 saves. Aaron Moss, starting pitcher tonight for the Hoppers, pitched well against Full Count Rhythm this year. Fastball low and inside. On deck, Tyler Franks. The 1-1 curveball driven down the left field line. It will just go foul. As our camera angle tonight is favoring the first base bag, and we have to give up down that left field line, so I will have to describe a little bit better what happens down the left field line or to the left side of the infield is you can't even see the third baseman in your shot, I don't believe. But trust me, it's Jacob Dupes down there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on as that curveball gets down and away, but wild pitch will move Drew Robertson over to third base. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Henry Mosley. So now a runner on at third base with only 1 out. Henry Mosley hitting .333 here in the postseason, 4 for 12, a double and 2 home runs. He swings, and I think he foul tipped that into the mitt, but not given the sign there by Micah Holman. But so 2 outs now for the Rhythm here in the top of the first inning, just getting started. Rhythm trying to scratch in the first inning. Tyler Frank stepping to the plate. First baseman from Kennesaw State, hometown of Dublin, Georgia. First pitch he sees goes high and outside. Tyler Franks along with Henry Mosley, who just went back into the dugout. The 2 All-Stars for the Full Count Rhythm this year have had excellent years, along with a couple other players. That curveball gets in there for called strike 1. Tyler Frank scored 2 runs in yesterday's game, and he swings, fouls pitch off to the left side. He's down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Franks checks his swing, and he does not check it well enough, says Wayne Seeley, who says he went around. And I believe I agree with that assessment. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We're going to the bottom of the first. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back. We're the bottom of the first inning. Spencer Wilkins out on the mound for the Rhythm. 8 appearances on the year, has 3 starts. So this is start number 4, appearance number 9. Has a 2-0 record. 26 2/3 innings pitched, 14 hits, 10 runs, 7 of those were earned. Walked 9, struck out 32 batters, has a 2.36 ERA. Spencer, the son of Mark and Lori Wilkins and the brother of Jackson, a 6'1", 190-pound redshirt freshman. Kennesaw State University is where he will be back at this fall. He is an exercise science major, hometown Monticello, Georgia, and he will face the switch-hitting Anthony Zarlingo to lead off the bottom of the first inning. First pitch misses outside. Ball 1, Zarlingo. 1 for 2 in yesterday's game, was also walked twice, scored a run. Fastball, that gets on the outside corner for a called strike. Zarlingo from Southwest Tennessee Community College, hometown Olive Branch, Mississippi. He taps one over the mound. Hudson Mims comes charging in and will make a throw on the run to retire Zarlingo's. Pretty fleet of foot. Nice play by number 1 down there, Hudson Mims. So Joshua Rodriguez steps to the plate. He actually comes all the way to the backstop right in front of the camera and then walks straight toward home plate. Doesn't do that all the time, but he did it that time. Let's say hello to, who do we have here? As that curveball hits Rodriguez on the arm, he'll head on down to first base as the first base runner for the Hoppers. Jack Thompson's Aunt Donna and his grandpa are tuned in from Chester, Virginia. That may have been another state I missed. So, got to keep track of how many states it is. I bet it's a dozen. Maybe it was 10. I don't know what. Spencer Wilkins got family all over the place though. First pitch to Luis Vergara is fouled off to the right. Vergara 1 for 3 in yesterday's contest. Walked and scored. Left fielder swings and misses on an off-speed pitch there. Nice pitch right on his hands. Vergara attends University of Indianapolis from Cartagena, Colombia. Sometimes we have some of his family checking out our broadcast. He transferred to University of Indianapolis from Ivy Tech Community College. Nice stop on a ball in the dirt there by tonight's catcher, Jackson Cothran. Good 0-2 pitch. Vergara hitting .357 in 4 games in the postseason, and there's a fastball right down the can for strike 3. I have no idea what Luis Vergara was looking for there. 2 outs now for the Hoppers as Jacob Dupes will step to the plate. Joshua Rodriguez, who's hit on the left arm, the first pitch that he saw. Breaking pitch, nice pitch. Not sure where that one missed, but Michael Holman says it missed the plate. Jacob Dupes having a great postseason. He is 8 for 15 in the 4 games that they've played. He played 3 games against the Fulton Railroaders. Of course, they won 2 of the 3. There's a fastball in the outside corner called strike 1. Dupes has 8 hits, 3 doubles, and a home run, 6 RBIs, a walk, on-base percentage of .611. Leading the team in those categories. Throw over to first base. Rodriguez gets back head first. Rodriguez, I didn't get a chance to even talk about him. He got hit so fast. There was a quick move home. Fouled off to the right side. Spencer better be careful that he makes sure he comes to a full and complete stop, just like we all do at stop signs. Got cops watching him. Pitch goes low and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice quick movements by our Motlow State buck, Jackson Cothran from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, behind the plate. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Down goes Dupes. 2 strikeouts for Wilkins. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. We are going to the second. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think think about something for a moment. Every single business, from the smallest neighborhood bakery to the biggest multinational corporation, is someone's dream come true. The byproduct of planning and determination and hard work. If you own a business, you already know that. So you'll also understand that fire and security protection isn't just about protecting property. It's about safeguarding dreams. At Corson, that's what we've specialized in since 1946. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese back for the top of the second inning. Welcome to all of you that are listening in, watching the broadcast on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. I'll try my best to keep up with you as you chime in. Trying to figure out all the different states where folks are. The Wilkins watching from Jackson Lake in Georgia. I bet that's a pretty place. Harrison Travis from Soddy Daisy, Tennessee, stepping in. First pitch he sees from Aaron Moss goes wide of the mark. Harrison's Mama and Papa are watching, and he drills a ball to left center field. That will be caught, though, by Sean Sullivan. Got a great jump. But Harrison Travis laid the Old Hickory to that. Old Hickory bats. He smacked that one pretty good.
Third base number 3, Drew Lowry.
Mama and Papa Quattrochi in Hickson, Tennessee. Drew Lowry from Signal Mountain, another East Tennessee town, steps to the plate from Belmont University. Drew checks his swing on a breaking pitch low and outside, and Jeff Wright down at first base says he did not go, so ball 1 to Drew Lowry. Fastball called strike in the outside corner. Lowry 1 for 3 in yesterday's game. He had a double and a run scored. Has an 11-game hitting streak. Swings and misses and another breaking pitch low and outside, but just a little too tempting for him. Got a nice little breeze rolling in here now. Hopefully it's not bringing in any rain. It may be raining wherever you are, but we are praying it holds off for a couple hours tonight until we can get a win and get back on the bus. Fastball's hit down the right field. That's pretty well hit. Zarlingo, though, will get underneath it to make the grab in front of the Tiger baseball. Big wall down that right field line for out number 2. Jackson Cothran stepping to the plate.
The catcher number 13, Jackson Cothran.
Cothran in his last ball game up at Franklin for the game clincher. Went 2 for 4 at a double and a 2-run home run. The first pitch he sees from Moss goes high and outside for ball 1. Down to the final 4 here in the Ohio Valley League. Swing and a miss. Like off speed, maybe a change up there that just died. Du Bois County and Henderson are playing tonight in game 2 up in Huntingburg. Swung on, fouled off to the left side. Looks like it will get out of play, and it will just get over the fence down that third base line as Luis Vergara gave it a chase. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you're new to ball games here in Hoptown, every year switches from one high school field here in Hopkinsville to another. Tonight and this year we're playing at Hopkinsville High School. 1-2 goes low and away. So 2 outs and nobody on. So at Hopkinsville High School, down the lines it's 310, but 400 to dead center field. So a big outfield. Another fastball goes low and away, and we have our first full count of the night. This full count brought to you by Kid City Smiles General Dentistry. Mary Beth Tabor and Claire Poff of the dentists over there at 113 Maple Row, and Jackson Cothran will reach on a walk. First walk by Moss of the ball game, second base runner for the Rhythm tonight. So a 2-out walk brings up Hudson Mims, who had a game of a lifetime, I would say, is maybe at his collegiate level. I should have checked today to see if he had had any home runs. I guess I can check real quick as he gets plunked right in the back. Moss appearing as though he slipped off the mound. Some conspiracy theorists might wonder, was that on purpose? After going deep twice yesterday, but I would think in a win or go home game that Aaron Moss would not be putting base runners on purpose. So Hudson Mims had 2 home runs for the Kennesaw State Owls in 55 games this past year, this past spring, and Levi Perrell steps to the plate. Fastball just a little bit too far outside. Goes ball 1. Levi Perrell from Catawba College, staying in the host home of Andrew and Autumn Robertson. Andrew, the father of Drew Robertson, is 2 batters away, and Perrell will look at a fastball around chin high for ball 2. So 2 runners on and 2 outs. Rhythm have had plenty of good luck this year, or maybe you don't call it luck. Bear down, I guess, as that pitch goes on at the knees on the outside corner for called strike. Perrell in the regular season had 31 hits, 2 doubles, 2 triples, and did hit 1 out. Count goes 3 balls and a strike to Levi Perrell. On deck, leadoff batter Henry Jackson. Rhythm looking to roll the lineup over. There's a pitch right down the can for called strike. So another full count brought to you by Kid City Smiles in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Check them out on the web at kidcitysmiles.com. Nana and Pawpaw Howard from Muscle Shoals, Alabama checking in. There's a pitch that just goes down low as the runners were going. Tough pitch right there, really, to lay off of. But Levi Perrell with a good eye. I'd say he probably had 2 good eyes on that one. And the bases are now loaded. A walk hit by a pitch and a walk after getting the first 2 batters out brings Henry Jackson to the plate. Henry Jackson, leading hitter by batting average, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. Henry flew out to right center field in his first appearance leading off the contest. Henry finished the regular season hitting .361. If he'd have played in 1 more game for the Rhythm, that would have been good for 3rd overall in the Ohio Valley League. Good breaking pitch there by Aaron Moss. Jackson now down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Big 2-out at bat here by Henry Jackson. Beth and Frank, his parents, rooting him on. He fouls the ball back. Suze, you okay? My intern said, hey, they're shooting at me. And he just don't take one straight on, okay? We don't want to hurt the moneymaker. 0-2 to Henry Jackson with the bases loaded. And off speed, another changeup that just dies when he gets to the plate. Nice stop by Spear at the plate. Outfield for the Hoppers, Luis Vergara at left, Sean Sullivan in center, Anthony Zarlingo in right. Get to the infield here if we got one more pitch. Breaking pitch in there for called strike 3. That curveball just froze Henry Jackson. So 3rd strikeout for Aaron Moss, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 runners left on base. Still no score. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at unttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
No score here in Hopkinsville. Spencer Wilkins looking to keep the Hoppers with a big 0 up on their scoreboard. I was saying that Hopkinsville plays, or Hoptown plays their games every other year at 2 different high schools. This one here at Hopkinsville, and then next year, as well as last year, they played at Christian County High School. So I guess that's just something that they do to spread the love around for the Hoppers. Here in the bottom of the second, Drew Donaldson, the second baseman, will lead off. Spencer Wilkins pours in a fastball right on that outside corner for called strike one. Drew hit one batter there in the first inning, but struck out 2 after that to end the threat. Breaking pitch just a little bit outside. Due up Drew Donaldson, Fred Fernandez, and E.J. Alanis for the Hoppers. Fastball swung on a foul tip back into Catherine's glove. Hoptown Hoppers have been around since 2012. Breaking pitch blocked by Cawthron. Goes low. Amy Smithson now becoming part of the broadcast team. She knew she'd get mentioned if she got up there. She's absolutely she's a glory hound. I mean, nobody loves a camera more than Amy Smithson. Swung on and missed. Spencer Wilkins, it's his 3rd strikeout of the contest in 5 batters. She's taking pictures of one of her summer boys. Spencer Wilkins spending the summer along with Caleb Marks from Trevecca Nazarene, where her son Jonas Smithson will head off to in a few weeks. Swung on, it popped up in the infield by Fred Fernandez. Babe Ruth over there at second base. Hudson Mims will collect that for out number 2. Amy and John Smithson been supporters of Full Count Ministries since day one. She's a boy mom, got 3 boys at home, so what's a couple more at the house? It's no big deal, especially if you don't have to change diapers. You know, that's nice. Left-handed hitting E.J. Alanis steps to the plate with 2 outs. First pitch misses outside. Alanis hit his 2nd home run of the postseason yesterday, and that pitch, I believe, was tipped. Came out of Catherine's glove, and it is 1 ball, 1 strike to E.J. Alanis. There's a strike call in the outside corner. Alanis from Edinburgh, Texas, attends Ranger College with teammate Joshua Rodriguez. And there's another fastball as the entire infield starts walking off. Just a whisker off the outside corner, says Micah Holman. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the left-hander, change up there, swung on and missed. Spencer Wilkins is cooking with gas. 3 up, 3 down here in the second inning. Still no score. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with the grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Let's hurry up and get back. Can't wait for more rhythm action as the Full Count Rhythm bat here in the top of the third inning. Aaron Moss, starting pitcher tonight. Longest he's gone in an outing this year. As I said, he has 15 appearances in the regular season, 1 in the postseason. And the longest outing he had was the third outing of the year, a 3 1/3 relief appearance against the Madisonville Miners way back on June 7th. Had one other 3-inning outing against the Franklin Duelers, but nothing longer than 2 innings here in July. First pitch he throws to Drew Robertson. Called strike 1 on the outside corner. Robertson lined a ball down the left field line for a stand-up double in the first, but was stranded at third base. Breaking pitch fouled over to teammate Henry Mosley. Makes a grab on 1 hop. Drew Robertson down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Local boy in Middle Tennessee, Goodlettsville, Tennessee, attended Beach High School. Swung on, and that's driven into left center field. I think he's got at least another double. That ball gets into the gap. Sean Sullivan will pick it up as Drew Robertson swinging the hot stick. 2 doubles and a leadoff double here in the top of the third inning. Gone opposite way on both occasions. Robertson had limited action at the plate, only had 46 official plate appearances in the regular season, only had 1 double in that time, and now has 2 on the day. And another pitch fastball in on the hands of Henry Mosley, and he was able to get those knuckles out of the way. Hello to Maureen Thompson, watching up there in Virginia. There's a fastball, swung on and missed. Vicki Maloney says, big win tonight, let's go Rhythm. Maureen, we know you're rooting not only for the VMI boys, Jack Thompson and Addison Culpepper, but now all of his new teammates. There's another fastball right at the letters on the outside corner. Moss dotting the I here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hello to Alex Montiel down in Nicaragua. I said that well. Nicaragua. Vamos ritmo, he says. He can say it in English too, though. He's pretty good with both languages. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mosley, at the last second, I think, was thinking about maybe taking that one either in the elbow or the back. Can't remember if he's wearing an elbow guard. I can't see it through the umpire here, but 2 balls, 2 strikes with Tyler Franks on deck, nobody out. He fouls a ball out of play off to the left side. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes, and he is not wearing an elbow guard. Has a shin guard, but no elbow guard. And I got hit enough times during my college days. Getting hit on the elbow is no bueno. as we say down in Nicaragua. What, right, Alex? No bueno. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Mosley goes down swinging for the second time as Aaron Moss has his number. Third strikeout by Moss. First out of the inning. Tyler Franks steps to the plate. He was strikeout victim number 2 in the first inning. Tyler is looking to bow up on one right here. Fastball, and he does. He drills a ball out to left field. Back goes Vergara, but he looks like he's got it measured and will make the grab. Drew Robertson fakes a tag up, but retreats back to second base. Franks just got under that one. He has a lot of power over there to left and left center field. Thought he might have got him one there, but so 2 out. Harrison Travis stepping to the plate. He seems to excel with 2 outs, actually. 2 out Travis. Maybe you gave him a nickname if he comes up big right here. First pitch fooled on a breaking pitch right there. I think they called that on the over the plate, not on the swing. But Drew Robertson still out at second base after that leadoff double. And curveball curves around the plate that time. Harrison Travis from Carson Newman University. The catcher, first baseman, DH. He's been hurt a good bit this summer, but able to at least get in the batter's box as he fouls that one off. My intern putting their hand over her head like that's going to count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes to the 6'4", 225 junior. Fastball fouled off again as Travis fights off a good pitch. Harrison Travis is a second-year Rhythm player, as well as Drew Robertson down there at second base. Moss looks back at second and throws curveball in the dirt, picked on the backhand by William Spear. Robertson cannot advance. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at second. Looking for the first run as ground ball to Dupes at third base as Drew Robertson standing right next to him. Dupes throws on to first base for out number 3. So once again, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Heading to the bottom of the third, no score. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Spencer Wilkins back for inning number 3. Strong throw by Jackson Cothran down to second base. And the Rhythm are ready to play. Wilkins will face 8, 9, and 1 of the Hoppers lineup. William Spear, Sean Sullivan, and Anthony Zarlingo. Spencer Wilkins' last appearance was on July 12th against the Hoptown Hoppers at Drakes Creek Park. A 6-inning start. Gave up 7 hits, 5 runs. They were earned. First pitch to Spear, high, ball 1. Had 1 walk and 8 strikeouts. did get the win. A 14-6 win against these Hoppers. Pitch fouled off down the right field line past the Rhythm bullpen. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Spencer Wilkins is an answer to a trivia question, folks. Who was the first pitcher for the Rhythm? As that breaking pitch gets in on the inside corner. Who was the first Rhythm pitcher to ever throw a complete game, 9-inning, complete game shutout? It was Spencer Wilkins against the Muhlenberg County Stallions, and down goes Spear looking. Somehow or another, I hear Todd Neal down in Nicaragua say, after such an occasion, "Can I help you, sir?" "Nope, just looking." 5th strikeout for Spencer Wilkins, and Sean Sullivan steps to the plate. Fastball rides in just a little bit too far. Sullivan, a good hitting, or good looking young man, and he has hit well against the Rhythm this year. Breaking pitch comes right at me and hits the padded brick wall right in front of the press row here, I'll call it. It's only press row on the right side. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a foul tip into Jackson Cothran's glove. Sean Sullivan, 2 hits and 14 at-bats in 4 games in the postseason. Swung on and popped up. That is at the plate. It could come back right here, Suze. Get out of the way. Jackson Cothran makes the play. So I don't have to save my wife. That may be the closest a pop-up has come while I've been sitting out in the stands like that. I wonder how close that got. You know what? I'm fixing to see it on the replay right here. That was crazy. It's a good bit of a delay. I can see it on my camera, and you almost got it. Nope, it was just out of the view. Zarlinga shortens up on the bat, takes pitch outside, ball 1. Zarlingo grounded out to Hudson Mims. A chopper over the mound. Nice play by Hudson Mims. He hits a hard ground ball into right field for the first hit of the contest. Zarlingo in the lineup basically because of Ren Tachioka, who's been their everyday right fielder and leadoff batter. Actually, he's here at the ballpark, but he is not dressed, and not sure if they would happen to win this series and went on to the championship game, would he in fact be allowed to come back on the team. But I think a disciplinary issue caused him at least to sit. And I think this is now at least the 3rd game. But Joshua Rodriguez steps up and he swings at the first pitch. This time that does not hit him, as he was plunked with the first pitch he saw from Spencer Wilkins. So the first hit for the Hoppers goes to Anthony Zarlingo, who's swinging and fouls that ball off, and I think it clips Micah Holman, the home plate umpire. I almost wondered if Jackson Cothran completely missed it, but Wayne Seeley and Jeff Wright, the corner umpires, will come in and check on Micah Holman behind the plate. Zarlingo was running on the play, I guess a hit and run or a run and hit, as the first and third umpires come down, and they don't come all the way to the home plate umpire. But apparently he says he's okay. Zarlingo in the postseason already has 3 stolen bases. Swing and a pop-up down the left field line. It may be a tough play as Henry Jackson will come in, and a sliding catch in fair territory for out number 3. What a great grab by Henry Jackson. He had to come a long way as Rodriguez has a lot of power. So he was playing deep in left field. But no runs, one hit, no errors, and one runner left on base. After a third of the game, we have no score. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Edge Appraisal Services is who you should depend on to provide high-quality appraisals on all types of residential properties in Sumner County and surrounding counties. Contact them today at 615-554-3435 or check them out on the web at edgeappraisalservices.com. Mention you heard us on Full Count Rhythm Broadcast and receive 10% off your next appraisal. That's Edge Appraisal Services, proud supporter of the Full Count Rhythm.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Tim Reese back for the top of the fourth inning. Drew Lowry leading off. Flew out to right field in the second inning. Facing Aaron Moss in his fourth inning of work. Fastball called strike one. Aaron Moss from Indiana State University, hometown, St. Louis, Missouri. Breaking pitch just missed, apparently inside. Been hard to take right there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lowry. He's looking for a shot, and he hits one in the left center field. That will be down. Vergara over to cut it off before it gets into the gap, and the ball gets through the shortstop and the second baseman, but first baseman E.J. Alanis will collect that to keep Drew Lowry at first base as he extends his hitting streak to 12 games on the season. My recollection, the longest hitting streak of the season by a Rhythm player is Henry Mosley. He had 13-game hitting streak, I believe. That I'll have to check it, but I think it's 13. Jackson Cawthorn fouls first pitch he sees off to the left side. Cawthorn walked. Got all the way around to third base as the bases were loaded in the second inning, but just could not push him across. So the second inning where the Rhythm had a leadoff base hit. See if they can do something with a base runner on with nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning as Lowry hops off, swinging a foul tip into Spears' glove. Cawthorn now down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Spencer Wilkins' Aunt Vic and Uncle Bob are watching in Atlanta. Happy 20th birthday to Spencer Wilkins. Pitching on his birthday. I wonder what his record is when he pitches on his birthday. Throw over to first base. Almost got by Alanis. Carlos Lara, first base coach down there, had to be on his toes to make sure he gets out of the way. So that ball will go to the fence and allow Lowry to get to second as he hops off again. Does not go. And there's a line drive over the leaping Joshua Rodriguez. That will get down into center field. Put runners at first and second with back-to-back base hits by Full Count. Hard hit ball. Hello to Mama and Papa and watching in Granbury, Texas. Watching on YouTube. Hudson Mims stepping to the plate. Can he continue as he lays down a bunt? Nice bunt that is fielded by Aaron Moss. Throws it away. And now the home plate umpire is waving timeout. He is calling time. He's going to say that Hudson Mims is out at first base, to say that he ran into the baseline, and he is moving everybody back to their positions. But home plate umpire Micah Holman made the call to say that Hudson Mims did not run in the lane. And I'm looking at it on the replay here as best I can, and I don't know that I agree with that call right there. If you're unfamiliar with it, and this call for some reason has been getting a lot of attention here lately, I've seen in not only college ball but pro ball. I know it happened in the regional NCAA regional tournament, as when you get halfway between home and first base, there is a box or a rectangle that starts at the 45-foot line and goes 3 feet from the foul line in foul territory. And the base runner has to run in that lane until they get to first base so that they are not interfering with a throw to the first baseman. Hudson Mims down there arguing with Jeff Wright and the first base umpire as Hudson Mims walks back into the dugout. Josh Carman out there talking to Michael Holman. But long conversation, but nothing's going to get changed. So Hudson Mims is going to be called out, and the runners have to return to their bases. So we got runners at first and second and one out. I wonder if, I don't know who gets the put out on that, but so runner interference, and Levi Perrell will step to the plate with 1 out and 2 on. And he will reach to bunt, pull the bat back, and that ball will get away from William Spear. I would think that would be a passed ball. That pitch was moving into Levi Perrell's hands. So ball 1, and the runners move up to second and third now with 1 out. Levi Perrell was trying to bunt on the first pitch, but on the second pitch, he is set to swing away. Well, they call that a wild pitch. There's a ground ball just to the, and that gets through in the left field. That will score 1 run. I thought Rodriguez might have come up with it, but an RBI seeing eye single by Levi Perrell gets the rhythm on the board as Drew Lowry comes home with the first run of the ball game. Jackson Cothran moves over to third base, and that puts runners at the corner. A runner at the corner, first and third, brought to you by our meal sponsors this year. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. Been a big sponsor all year long, and we have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen as Aaron Moss, who has now gone to 3 1/3 innings, will be relieved. We'll take a quick break and tell you who the new pitcher is. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Looking to purchase a home or possibly refinance your home's mortgage? Then you need to talk to Kevin Long of the Long Team with CMG Financial. Give them a call at 615-496-8400. That number again is 615-496-8400. Or check them out on the web at kevinlong.net. Proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm. NMLS number 195255.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for the Hoptown Hoppers in relief of Aaron Moss. Chase Harlan right-handed pitcher from Kentucky Wesleyan College, hometown Williamsburg, Kentucky, 5'11", 170-pound right-hander. And he will come in with 1 out in the 4th inning. Runners at first and third with 1 run already in. Harlan has already appeared once in the postseason. He threw 3 2/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, a run. It was earned, walked 3, struck out 6 in a relief appearance. And he has also pitched well against the Rhythm this year. So I didn't think that Aaron Moss was going to be going the whole ball game. I didn't know if they were hoping that he could go 4 or 5, but he has tied his longest stint of the year at 3 1/3 innings. Chase Harlan will now face the top of the order, Henry Jackson. He's looking to break out of a little mini slump. He went 0 for 4 in yesterday's game. Did get a hit in the final game of the first round and got a triple. Went 1 for 5 against Franklin, so got a chance to do some damage here as first pitch high and inside. As Levi Perrell itching to go, bluffed. Heading to second base, Levi Perrell leads the Rhythm in stolen bases. That pitch hits Henry Jackson, who hustled down hard to first base. That will load the bases. Not what you wanted when you bring in a relief pitcher in this kind of a situation. Chase Harlan now will face Drew Robertson, who's 2 for 2 on the day already, and 2 doubles. So speed on the bases, especially at second and first base. That pitch goes high, and William Spear had to snag that one, keep it from going to the backstop. Second time that the Rhythm have had the bases loaded tonight. We're not able to push across a run in the second inning. See if they have a little better luck here as Drew Robertson drills a ball to deep center field. Not as deep as I thought, but it'll be deep enough to get a run in as the throw after Sean Sullivan makes the catch. Ball is just not going. It sure sounds good here tonight, but it is not traveling as far. I thought he got that one a lot better, but then again, this is a 400-foot fence. But RBI sacrifice fly for the second out. Everybody else stays put, but 2-0 Rhythm lead here in the top of the 4th inning. Brings Henry Mosley to the plate. He can turn one around in this stadium. Breaking pitch in there for called strike. Henry Mosley looking to stay away from the hat trick here already in the 4th inning. Already struck out twice. Pitch in the dirt that William Spear, not your textbook block of a pitch. He was kind of hopping up out of the way. He actually turned his head out of the way. Henry Mosley finished the regular season hitting .315, and there's a breaking pitch that buckled his knees. Was 6th in the Ohio Valley League in runs scored with 32, tied for 8th with 41 hits, tied for 3rd with 35 RBIs. And runners going as the curveball in the dirt is ultimately picked up by William Spear, but not in time to be able to throw to any base. So Levi Perrell and Henry Jackson get stolen bases. And Henry Mosley has a chance to drive in 2 more runs for the Rhythm. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tapper over to third base. Jacob Dukes will get on the high hop, throw it in the dirt. Picked out by Allen East, but not in time as Mosley beats that one out. Should be an infield single and an RBI. We'll wait on the ruling, but regardless, Levi Perrell comes across the plate for the third run of the contest as I drop my orange pencil. Man down. Orange pencil is very important. That lets me know how many runs I've scored. Tyler Franks in there sees a fastball called strike one. Tyler struck out and flew out to left field, and they did roll a single. There's another pitch in the dirt by Harlan, blocked by Spear. So an infield single as Henry Mosley was hustling down the line. High chopper to Dupes at third base. He threw a pretty good shot. It was dug out. Fouled off to the left side. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 4 hits in the inning for the Rhythm. 3 runs have come across already. Runners at first and second. Jackson down at second base, bluffed going to third base, but wouldn't be a smart move right here. Not with Tyler Franks, who has the ability to hit the ball out of the ballpark. You'd hate to make that third out right there at third base. The 2-2 pitch coming. Not yet, though, as Harlan turns towards second base just to see if Henry Jackson was hopping off again. So Jackson at second, Mosley at first. The 2 Henrys on. Fly ball down the left field line, and we'll get out of play. So an RBI infield single for Henry Mosley. A sacrifice fly RBI by Drew Robertson. And Levi Perel's single in the left field have driven in 3 runs. That's a high fly ball to left field. Back goes Sullivan. He's not getting to that one. And it will one hop over the wall, which will be bad news for the Rhythm, other than the fact that Tyler Franks will be standing at second base. But that will keep one of those 2 runs from scoring as Henry Jackson does come home. But a ground rule double means you only get to move up 2 bases, and Henry Mosley was about to score. So 4 runs now in. Tyler Franks with a ground rule double and an RBI. Harrison Travis coming to the plate. All of this now with 2 outs. Henry Mosley's infield single and Tyler Franks' double. Swing and a miss by Travis, the 9th batter to come to the plate here in the 4th inning. 2 more sitting out there for 2-out Travis. He tries to check, and they're going to say down at first base that he did go. Harrison Travis down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Lined out to center fielder Sean Sullivan in the 2nd inning, grounded out to Dupes at third in the 3rd inning. This is his 3rd at bat in the ball game, and we are just in the 4th inning. All right, how's that scoreboard looking over there? 4-0. Looks good. Rhythm lead here in game 2 of round 2. 0-2 pitch, and he goes to check, and this time Jeff Wright down at first base says he did not go. Harrison Travis looks like he's having a little bit of difficulty with that curveball low and outside. Harlan, who came in relief of Aaron Moss, checks and curveball again. Ross Spurgeon with the Olay move down at third base. Ross Spurgeon, the pitching coach, and came from Volunteer State Community College. Played his baseball at Tennessee Tech after playing. He played junior college. That pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. Did he play at, I can't remember if it was Chattanooga State, Columbia State. Don't remember. One of the JUCOs in Tennessee, and then moved on to Tennessee Tech. Carlos Lara is down at first base. Played 4 years at Palm Beach State, Atlantic, and then moved to Catawba. There's a curveball that's hit over to Harlan. He snags and underhands to Alanis for the third out. But the Rhythm get on the board with 4 runs on 3, 4, 5 hits. No errors, 2 runners left on base. Big inning, 4 in the 4th. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
4-0, the Rhythm lead here in Game 2 of Round 2. The game that the Hoppers have to win or their season is over. The Rhythm trying to move on to the championship round for the 2nd year in a row. Spencer Wilkins out on the mound, throws a changeup to Luis Vergara. Beautiful pitch called, strike 1. Spencer Wilkins giving up 1 hit in 3 innings. Vergara another changeup on the outside corner. Count goes to 0-2. Vergara struck out looking in the 1st inning. Had an excellent regular season, and he starts to go on that high fastball, but holds up. Vergara hit 10 home runs in the regular season, which was 2nd in the OVL to Ryan Callahan. I believe Callahan had 12. Vergara looks at a pitch in the dirt. All natural turf here all the way around here at Hopkinsville High School. The 2-2 pitch just a bit high brings us to another full count. This full count brought to you by Tabor Dental Associates. This would be the husband of the Kid City Smiles General Dentistry. Tabor Dental and Associates, smiles that rock. And there's a pitch lined in the left field. That gets down and gets to the wall. Henry Jackson picks it up quickly. Strong throw to second base and just a little bit too high for Hudson Mims. So a leadoff double for Luis Vergara. And a no on our full count first pitch foul ball. Hard hit ball into left field. Brings Jacob Dupes to the plate. He also struck out in the 1st. Swing and a miss. Dupes comes up empty. Dupes hit .295 in the regular season. 2 home runs. Fastball outside. Dupes attends Hanover College. He's a 6'4", 225-pound junior from Louisville, Kentucky. Good-looking player, strong-looking fella. Changeup stays high. Wilkins trying to put a 0 up after his teammates got him 4 runs in the top of the 4th and misses with ball 3 there. On deck, Drew Donaldson. That's a pitch right down at the knees. Brings us back to another Tabor Dental Associates full count. Tabor, Tabor. Go to smilesthatrock.com. See Jason Tabor. Swing and a miss. Another no to a full count first pitch foul ball, but a yes to strikeout number 6 for Spencer Wilkins, first out. So with one out and a runner at second base, Drew Donaldson steps to the plate. He struck out. It's a line drive here to shortstop. Perrell catches and throws to Mims for a double play. So a 6-4 line drive double play. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. And there's that 0 after 4 complete. The Rhythm lead 4-0. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with a grilled chicken strawberry salad. Fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders. Topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
4-0 Rhythm lead heading to the top of the 5th inning. 4-run 4th on 5 hits. Batted around all 9 batters, so Drew Lowry will lead it off again, see if he can recreate what he started in the 4th inning. He extended his hitting streak to 12 games with a single into left center field. Facing Chase Harlan this time, and he hits one off the fist that Joshua Rodriguez will go back behind second base and make the catch for out number 1. Absolutely got eaten up there. Didn't break the bat, but got all over his fist and not able to muscle that one out. Jackson Cothran stepped to the plate. He also singled in the 4th. Later scored. Breaking pitch misses away. Cothran's reached both plate appearances, walked in the 2nd, and singled over the head of Joshua Rodriguez at shortstop. Jackson Cothran was a late add, but it seems like he's been with the team the whole year now. Swings at a 2-0 pitch, fouls it off. Frankie Delgado, the original 3rd catcher on the Rhythm team, but got hurt early, probably about the 2nd week of the season. Josh Carman was scrambling to find a replacement for Frankie Delgado from Carson Newman. Came up with a great one. Jackson Cothran, who he remembered facing while he was the head coach. Josh Carman was the head coach at Beach High School, and Jackson Cothran played at Siegel. He swings and fouls that ball straight back, and thankfully that was not camera equipment right there. Camera equipment or radio equipment or my iPhone. And we have a Tabor Dental and Associates full count located in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Call them at 615-822-3200. 3-2 pitch, fouled off. So the Full Count Rhythm, they foul off full count first pitch foul balls, but 0 for 2 on the night for the Hoppers, sitting at 46% for the year. Another 3-2 pitch. That's muscled out to center field. That will get down in front of Sean Sullivan for second base hit by Jackson Cothran. That one got in on his hands a little bit, but not as much as it did on Drew Lowry's. He was able to muscle that one out. I don't know necessarily that Jackson Cothran is stronger than Drew Lowry. I just think that hit on different parts of that old hickory handle. So 1 out, 1 on as Hudson Mims steps to the plate, swings and fouls a pitch down just past the Rhythm bullpen. Hudson Mims was up with runners at first and second, laid down a nice bunt that was fielded by Aaron Moss, the pitcher starter, who threw wildly to first base, but the home plate umpire said that Hudson Mims ran out of the baseline and called him back. Nice backhand pick by William Spear there to keep Jackson Cothran at first base. Controversial call there, one I didn't necessarily agree with, even as I saw it. It's not direct TV, quality TV, but there's a pitch on the outside corner called strike. But based on what I could see, if he ran in that in the infield side, on the fair side of that baseline, it wasn't by much. He might have been right on the line, which I think if you're on the line, you're okay. I think you have to run inside it. Breaking pitch just misses low and outside. Hudson Mims, of course, had 2 big flies yesterday, his first 2 of the year. A 2-run homer in the 4th and a grand slam that gave the Rhythm the lead at 9-4. And Chase Harlan misses low. We have another full count, a Tabor Dental Associates full count. 2 dentists over there. Jason Tabor. And I'm going to say Daltria Lee, L-I. And that pitch misses just inside as Hudson Mims had to back away from that one. For ball 4, Chase Harlan came on with 1 out and 2 runners on. Faced the top of the order, ended up hitting Henry Jackson, who's now on deck. Gave up a sacrifice fly, an infield single, an RBI, a double to Tyler Franks, but then got Harrison Travis to ground back to him to end the 4th inning. That's Chase Harlan's first walk. That puts runners at first and second as Levi Perrell steps to the plate. He's been on both plate appearances as well. He walked in the 2nd and then singled in the left field just past the diving Joshua Rodriguez. Drove in a run, swings at the first pitch. Fouls it back to the screen. No broadcast equipment was harmed in that foul ball. But on this other foul ball, that net came back and smacked some lady's drink cup and knocked it head over heels on the ground. And Levi drops the bat head down in an attempt to bunt, but he pulled the bat back. Curveball gets in on the outside corner for called strike 2. Levi's parents, Gabby and Andy, are here in attendance. They were at last night's game and are here again. He hits a ball down that right field line. That is down and in the corner. That is trouble. Extra bases for Levi Perrell as the ball gets thrown into second baseman Drew Donaldson from Anthony Zarlingo, but 1 run scores as Perrell gets his 2nd RBI of the ball game. A double puts runners at 2nd and 3rd and gives the Rhythm a 5-0 lead. 2 more runners in scoring position for Henry Jackson. So Hudson Mims down to 3rd base. Levi Perrell at 2nd. He's probably pretty happy right now he didn't lay that bunt down. Pitch swung on and driven out to left field. Back goes Vergara. He makes the grab, and tagging up is Hudson Mims. A hard hit ball by Jackson. Drives in another run. So the 2nd sacrifice fly of the night for the Rhythm. That's the 2nd out, but The 6th run of the contest for the Rhythm comes across. Levi Perrell stays at second base. And that brings up Drew Robertson. Curveball in there, called strike. Drew looked at that as he pulled back and said, why didn't I swing at that one? Robertson doubled in the first, doubled in the third, and sacrifice fly in the 4th inning. Fouls that pitch off to the left side. Down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Robertson officially 2 for 2 tonight, was 2 for 4 yesterday, so that makes him 4 for 6 in the last 2 ball games. Fastball way outside. A waste pitch that Drew Robertson could not have even dreamt of swinging at. Breaking pitch, and it gets Robertson swinging. Strike 3 to retire the side, but 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 runner left on base. So 4 in the 4th, 2 in the 2nd give the Rhythm a 6-0 lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Never a bad time when you get a visit from the executive director of the Full Count Ministries, Jacob Oldham, who is here in attendance with his whole family. Miranda Oldham, Atlee, Henley, and Hutton Oldham. One of the best families you'll ever know. I'd take them as my kids. Wouldn't you, Suze? First pitch to Fred Fernandez. Looked like he was taking either that or he wasn't ready for that pitch. Spencer Wilkins poured that one right down the can for strike 1. Breaking pitch misses low. Fernandez popped out to Hudson Mims in the 2nd inning. This is his 2nd plate appearance here in the bottom of the 5th. Fouls that one off to the right side. 6-0. The Rhythm leads, 6 runs on 9 hits. No errors. The Hoppers, no runs on 2 hits. They've had hits in each of the last 2 innings, but have not been able to really have any decent threat, really. 2 balls, 2 strikes now with E.J. Alanis on deck. Ground ball in the hole. Drew Lowry dives for it as Levi Perrell comes up throwing and over the head of Tyler Franks. That should be an infield single. Jackson Cothran was hustling down the line. I'm just going to write it in the book. If they don't give their guy an infield single on that, shame on them. But I'm pretty sure that they will give that. A little bit disconcerting with Drew diving. No reason really for him to dive. He's not going to dive and then get up and throw Fernandez out on that, I don't think. And that probably caused a little bit of a distraction for Levi Perrell. But sets up another opportunity for a double play. Last night there were 2 6-4-3 double plays and 1 4-6-3. Throw over by Wilkins drives Fred Fernandez back to first base. That's the third hit of the ball game for the Hoppers, and the third in as many innings. Swung on, fouled off to the left side. It'll get over the Hoppers dugout. Alan East struck out to end the second inning. Alan East with 2 hits in the postseason. Both of them have been long balls. Both of them solo shots. 2 for 7 in 3 games. Changeup gets in there right at the letters for called strike 2. On deck, William Spear. So a leadoff single. That's a high fly ball that will get out to center field. Henry Mosley comes in. Drew Robertson backs him up, and Mosley makes the grab for out number 1. That was high fly ball. William Spear, also known as Will Spear, as the PA announcer calls him. Will Spear attends the University of Indianapolis and hometown of Indianapolis. Sees a fastball high for ball 1. 6'2", 195-pound junior, a catcher for the Hoppers. Wilkins comes to the stretch. Fernandez no lead at all over there as Spear swings and misses. Spears played in 3 of their 4 playoff games, 1 for 7. He hits a ball off the handle, broken bat, pop up, soft line drive pop up to Drew Lowry, who makes the grab for out number 2. Spencer Wilkins sawing him off. And that brings to the plate the number 9 hitter, Sean Sullivan, who popped out right in front of my intern on his first plate appearance. Pop up that you just was out of your view. Swing there, check swing. Apparently he did check as they checked down to Jeff Wright at first, and he says no, he did not go for ball 1. Hello to Kevin Pomeroy listening in. I got behind on my Facebook. One of the plates that's spinning that I just let fall. Spencer's Orlando family also watching tonight. Fastball on the outside corner. Man, he looks good. Spencer Wilkins is dealing tonight. Looks a lot like that night at Muhlenberg County, his first start of the year, as he throws over to first base. I'm going to see something from that first start. I think that the first batter of the ball game got an infield base hit as that fastball goes outside. Count goes 2 balls and a strike. I think that Muhlenberg County had their first batter get an infield single. No, that's not true. Called strike 2. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. No, that infield single was in the 5th inning, but it was an infield. He did walk the first batter. That's what it was. Who reached. Swing and a miss. Sullivan goes down swinging for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 6-0 through 5. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Chase Harlan on the mound for the Hoppers. His second full inning of work. He came on in relief of Aaron Moss in the 4th inning. Ended up giving up a run and 2 hits in that inning. Then ended up in the 5th inning. Gave up 2 hits and 2 runs as well, as he faces the 3, 4, and 5 batters in the Rhythm lineup. 6-0 Full Count leads here in Game 2. That ball is driven in the left center field. Hard hit ball. Vergara will get in front of that and make the grab. Had a little trouble with it. Henry Mosley thought about going to second base, but Vergara got the handle on it and got it back in the infield. So, line drive single. So after Henry Mosley struck out in his first 2 plate appearances, got an infield single and now a hard hit, base hit into left center for a leadoff single, and brings Tyler Franks to the plate. He doubled into the left center field gap. Pitch misses just outside. Luis Vergara, I'm not sure if you can see that on the screen or not. He is playing well over into left center field. Sean Sullivan, the center fielder, is shading Franks a little bit to pull, and Zarlingo is practically playing on the warning track out there in right field. His first 2 pitches to Franks, misses the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Swung on and lifted high in the air. Sullivan coming in hard, and it will drop in front of Sean Sullivan. Henry Mosley will motor on down to second base. So I think that ball fooled Sullivan. I think he thought it was harder hit. I didn't think it was that softly hit, but apparently it was. I would assume that's going to be a single. And it is. So back-to-back base hits for the Rhythm. That is hit number 11 on the season. Harrison Travis steps to the plate, this time not with 2 outs. First pitch misses inside to the Carson Newman Eagle. We're here just past the 101st Airborne, as that ball is just past the outstretched glove of Joshua Rodriguez, who picks the ball up after it dropped and threw back to the infield to second base. Tyler Franks just got to second base in time. And that's a seeing eye base hit by Harrison Travis to load the bases. So the first line drive by Henry Mosley was well hit. The next 2 could not be construed in any manner as being hard hit balls. I believe that was a broken bat. So bases are now loaded with Rhythm players. Drew Lowry stepping to the plate, no outs, and that pitch sails over the top of Lowry's head. He just dropped the elevator, bent the knees, got his noodle out of the way, and lived to tell about 1 ball, no strikes. And he goes to swing, but the ball hits him. And they're going to say that he did not offer at it, so he did not swing, but the ball actually hit Drew Lowry and actually went out to the pitcher. Out of the dugout comes Gary Vaught, the head coach, and he is being talked to by Micah Holman, who says, don't come out here to argue that. Gary Vaught, I don't think originally was going to call or go out to talk to his pitcher, maybe eventually, but I think he was going to come out to talk about that play. But Anyway, it's a hit by pitch and a hard way to drive in a run for Drew Lowry, his first RBI. As Henry Mosley comes across the plate, moves Tyler Franks to third and Harrison Travis to second. The Rhythm now lead 7-0. Talking Zach Williams language now. That's a touchdown and an extra point as Gary Vaught is finished talking to his right-hander, Chase Harlan. He returns to the dugout. That brings up Jackson Cawthorn. The base is still loaded and still nobody out. 12 hits on the night for the Rhythm. Fastball high and outside, ball one. Broadcast partner Zach Williams, big football guy in case you hadn't noticed. Swing and a miss. Cawthorn trying to put 4 on the board right there. Trying to become the 4th Grand Slam hitter of the year for the Rhythm. Pitch goes low and inside. First Grand Slam, I believe, was Hayden Miller. That's a high fly ball to center field. That'll get a run in. Sean Sullivan will get around it and make the grab. Throw on to third base, and that will be the 3rd sacrifice fly of the night for the Rhythm. RBI fly out as Tyler Franks comes across the plate with the 8th run of the contest. Harrison Travis and Drew Lowry stay put. So 4 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and 2 more here in the 6th. With 1 out, Hudson Mims steps to the plate. Babe Hudson Mims. Breaking pitch in there for called strike. So if the Rhythm win this one, they are moving on to the championship round that should start, unless weather causes a problem in the other series on Friday. Breaking pitch does not break. If the Henderson Flash win that series, and right now they're behind 1-0 in games, and I have not checked their current status. Fastball high. Check that here. 2 balls and 1 strike to Hudson Mims. Fastball misses just below the knees. Mims been hit by a pitch, was out called on runner's interference heading down to first base, then walked and scored in the 5th inning. That pitch hits Hudson Mims and loads the bases again, so he's now been plunked by both pitchers. An equal opportunity plunky. Well, tonight's ball game up in Huntingburg has been postponed, I see, so they will try again tomorrow at DuBois County. So nothing will get decided tonight as assistant coach Tim Crow will come out and make a pitching change. So we'll be back with the Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen after this short break. You listen to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Since 1980, Hemp Hill Brothers Coach Company has been rolling strong in the coach rental industry right here in our own backyard of Tennessee. At Hemp Hill Brothers, we bring a personal and customized approach to every project we work on. This is why our clients love riding with us and why they trust us to get them to wherever they need to be. Plus, at Hemp Hill Brothers, all coach rentals include a driver for your trip. Hemp Hill Brothers are proud to provide transportation for the Full Count Rhythm all season long. And listen for the Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen this season. If you're interested in more info, find us on the web at hemphillbrothers.com or give us a call at 615-876-9000. That number again is 615-876-9000.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Tim Reese with my lovely intern Susan Reese back at Hopkinsville. Just had to pose for the paparazzi. Executive Director Jacob Oldham had to take a picture of us while we were in our broadcast positions, headphones on. We have a Hemp Hill Brothers call to the bullpen, Suze. Who we got? Oh, let me tell you. 6'1", 170-pound freshman, incoming freshman to Rend Lake College. He goes by the name of Jacob Dilday, right-handed pitcher from right here in Hopkinsville. Did his high school pitching right here on this mound, Hopkinsville High School. And he is on in relief of Chase Harlan, who left the bases loaded after hitting Hudson Mims. They still have the count up on the board. We wouldn't have that, would we, Suze? We still got the count up on the board? Okay, no, you are on top of it. So 2 runs are in the inning. Jacob Dilday, I believe, just pitched. Did he pitch a little bit yesterday? No, I think he pitched in that last game against the Fulton Railroaders. And he will face Levi Perrell, the 9th hole hitter for the Rhythm here with bases loaded and 1 out. From the stretch, fastball inside. Nice pitch, just a little inside as that ball was bearing down on Levi Perrell, who has walked, singled and scored, doubled and scored. Might be a pattern there, Suze. Might be a pattern. If he triples right here, we got us something going on. Does have the 2 hardest parts of the cycle to get, triple and a home run. Jacob Dilday has 2 appearances, and there's a line drive, hard shot right at Sean Sullivan, who will make the grab on a line drive as now runner from second gets off Drew Lowry, and he will get thrown out, and that will be a double play. Drew Lowry, for all the world, thought that Harrison Travis was going to be going home on that line out, and so he was going to head to third base, but he did not realize that Harrison Travis held up at third. So he is out 8-2 to 6. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. But 2 more runs come across, 8-0, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Back in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, where the Rhythm have an 8-0 lead heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. Could have had a few more runs right there, and double play on a little bit of a brain cramp right there, I believe. Base running decision, but hopefully that won't hurt as top of the order comes to the plate for the Hoptown Hoppers. Anthony Zarlingo, Joshua Rodriguez, and Luis Vergara. Spencer Wilkins still out on the mound. Stretch and delivers, called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Zarlingo, is grounded out and singled as one of the 3 hits for the Hoppers. Spencer Wilkins is dealing tonight so far. Breaking pitch just misses low. Wilkins right around a 70 pitch mark. Misses with that pitch. Can't tell if there's anybody warming up in the bullpen, but wouldn't be surprised. No reason for Wilkins to go the full game here if he doesn't have to. Swung on and fouled down the left field line. Over the fence. Brings us to a Tabor Dental and Associates full count. 1 for 3 on the night and full count. First pitch, foul balls. Swing and a miss. Down goes Zarlingo. 8th strikeout of the night for Spencer Wilkins. 5 1/3 innings so far. 3 hits, 8 strikeouts. Did hit a batter, and that batter is stepping in the box right now, Joshua Rodriguez. He swings at the first pitch, pops it up in the infield. Levi Perel will circle underneath that and make the grab right on the other side of the second base bag. Joshua Rodriguez has now swung at the first pitch the last 2 plate appearances. Very aggressive hitter. 0 for 2 now and is hit by a pitch. Joshua Rodriguez got that walk-off single up at Hot Rod Stadium in Bowling Green to give the Hoppers a 4-run rally as they came from 3 behind to defeat the Rhythm. The last 4 losses that the Rhythm have experienced have all been to these Hopkinsville Hoppers. Foul ball off to the right side by Luis Vergara, who doubled the lead off the 4th inning into left center field, or actually down the left field line, and that one comes close inside. We got a 2 ball, 1 strike count. I thought we missed one up there. You got 2-1 now? Okay, they have 1-1 on the board. Swung on, and that ball is driven deep as Vergara lollygags on that one, and that's 1 run as Luis Vergara hit a no-doubter over the Hopkinsville High School upper portion of the wall up on top of the hill. I believe there's a softball field up there. So there goes the shutout. Let's see if Vergara, if that's his first home run of the postseason. And it is. So the first home run in the regular season, and that is 11. I'm sorry, first home run in the postseason, and that is the 11th of the contest. And we have a pinch hitter for Jacob Dupes, number 13, Gavin Baxter from Lee University, teammate with J.J. Williams from the Rhythm, along with Bryson Jewell. I saw Gavin Baxter talking to J.J. Williams before the game. Wasn't sure who it was, but Gavin Baxter will come in, swinging the first pitch, pop it up in the infield. Tyler Franks will come in with that big mitt and make the grab, as Baxter does not take long to make something happen. Gavin Baxter pops out to first baseman Tyler Franks, but one run does come across on a big fly home run by Luis Vergara. No errors, nobody left on. 8-1 Rhythm lead. We're heading to the 7th. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
And we're back for the top of the 7th inning. A few changes for the Hoppers, keeping me hopping here in between innings, as Gavin Baxter will go into third base for Jacob Dupes after pinch hitting for Dupes in the bottom of the 6th. Gavin Baxter, number 13. Number 15, sorry, it was Drew Donaldson. He's at second base, stays at second base. New right fielder is Hunter Hayden, as Anthony Zarlingo moves over to center field to take Sean Sullivan's spot, and Greg Lyle, the second, is the new first baseman. Back on the mound, Jacob Dilday facing Henry, the Eagle Jackson, who is coming to the plate for the 5th time of the ball game here in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch misses low and away. Rhythm trying to add on. Fastball on the outside corner at the knees. Henry Jackson 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and an RBI fly out, sacrifice fly. 1 of 3 in the ball game for the Rhythm. Swinging a ground ball to Rodriguez, who comes up with it on one hop. Over to Lyle for out number 1. So the Rhythm can wrap up the South Division with a win tonight, and we'll be awaiting the opponent. If the DuBois County Bombers win the North, then the first game of the championship round will be just as it was last year at Drakes Creek Park on Friday, or whenever that series ends, as that fastball about chin high is called a strike. Maybe one of the only ones high and low that I have disagreed with tonight. Drew Robertson having a fantastic game. 2 doubles, a sacrifice fly, and he hits another ball out to left center field. Luis Vergara, who's still out in left field, will get over into the gap and make that catch for out number 2. Jacob Dilday retired the first 2 batters he's faced here in the 7th inning. On for his second full inning. Gave up 2 runs in the 6th. Faced 7 batters. I'm sorry, he faced 1 batter and got 2 outs. Thinking about that ball came close to the camera equipment, but does not destroy any broadcast equipment. Henry Mosley 2 for 4. RBI and a run scored tonight. 2 outs, nobody on. Another foul ball back to the screen. Hoptown Hoppers' most most famous bat boy, Nixon, on the hop working tonight. Fly ball out to center field, sends Arlingo back, and he will get under it to make the catch for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down here in the 7th. Rhythm just trying to get outs right now, so we'll see if Spencer Wilkins comes out for the 7th, and it looks like he will. We'll be right back to see how he does against these Hoppers. In the bottom of the 7th is 7th inning stretch time. You're listening to Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years, and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Tim Reese with intern Susan Reese here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, where the Rhythm lead 8-1. As we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, Spencer Wilkins still out on the mound, and he will face Drew Donaldson, the second baseman, still in the ball game. He struck out and lined into a double play. Line out to Levi Perrell. He leads off the inning. Breaking pitch in there for called strike 1. So thank you for joining us all tonight. Most things have gone the way of the Full Count Rhythm tonight. And that one got me, or close to it. Like a crazy man, I put my hand out there and it just clipped the little finger, but it's okay. Trying to keep it away from my phone that was just to the right of it. Watch this one, babe. It'll be the next pitch. It says ground ball just past third base coach. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Drew Donaldson. Here you go, watch this. Did you see it? Oh, you don't, okay. Fastball high and outside. I don't think you knew what I was talking about. I was talking about looking at my phone. Okay. Count goes full to Drew Donaldson. Full count brought to you by, let's see who we got. F&M Bank in Hendersonville, 221 Indian Lake Boulevard. Foul ball. First one of the night for the Hoppers there, 1 for 4. 2 for 5 overall for both teams. Full count, first pitch, foul ball. And on deck, we got a pinch hitter, another foul ball. I was going to think that it was going to be Greg Lyle who went in for E.J. Alanis at first base, and he did go to first base, but Ron Brown is on deck to hit. Oh, he's hitting for Fred Fernandez. That's what it is. The DH. Swung on and driven over the leaping glove of Levi Perrell into left field for a base hit. So another leadoff hit for the Hoppers. They've had 3 in the last 4 innings. And Ron Brown will step to the plate to hit for Fred Fernandez, the designated hitter, who went 1 for 2. Ron Brown, a well put together young man. He pinch hits here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Brown 1 for 7 in the postseason, and it was a bomb, a home run. Breaking pitch misses low and inside. Ron Brown, a late addition in the season to the Hoppers, 6'4", 250-pound senior, and he hits a deep fly ball, but way foul. He got way out in front of that one. Ron Brown attends the University of the Incarnate Word. He's from Houston, Texas, and I believe that's where that university is. 1 ball, 1 strike from Spencer Wilkins. Changeup in there for called strike 2. And many of the Hopper fans did not agree with that call by Michael Holman. Throw over to first base. Donaldson back. 5 hits now for the Hoppers. They collected 5 runs on 5 hits in yesterday's contest. Breaking pitch in there for called strike 3. There should be no argument whatsoever on the 9th strikeout right there by Spencer Wilkins. So this should be Greg Lyle the second, and it is, who came in the top of the 7th inning at first base for E.J. Alanis. Spencer Wilkins got the ball, and he's ready to throw. Fastball high. Doesn't even give me a chance to tell you that Greg Lyle II is from the University of Pikeville and hometown of Louisville, Kentucky, 6'2", 240 pounds. He's a good-sized boy, but I don't know that he's 240. Throw over to first base. Lyle got into the ball game yesterday and struck out looking. Swing and a miss. He's not up there looking tonight. Big cut for Greg Lyle II. He had 21 at-bats in the regular season. Swings and misses again. Got into 11 games, had 5 hits, 1 double, 1 RBI. The 1-2, gets by Jackson Cawthorn. It's a ball high and outside. I would assume that's going to be ruled a pass ball. Almost look like Jackson may have taken his eye off of it. We'll wait to see what the ruling is, but usually if the ball's within a little bit of the area of the catcher and it's not in the dirt, they will rule. A breaking pitch fools Lyle as a wave and a miss for double-digit strikeouts for Spencer Wilkins for the second out. And that is ruled a pass ball. So Will Spear steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the season, or on the in the ball game. Fastball low and outside. Nana from Naperville has been with us all year, and actually 2 years now. Always great to see her chime in. Gene Perrells, that fastball gets in there on Spear for called strike. Gordon Williams, a Paducah Chiefs fan, watching tonight. Thank you for the comments, and thank you for listening in. I wonder if Brendan Evers is also listening in. He's a baseball fan, the voice of the Paducah Chiefs. The Cell checking in. I'm way behind, I'm sure, on my comments. Swinging a ground ball to snagged by Spencer Wilkins. He will jog over to first base. Underhand toss to Tyler Franks for out number 3. So a leadoff single is stranded at second base. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We are through 7 complete. 8-1, the Rhythm lead. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Think about something for a moment. Every single business.
Uh-oh. Oh, she tricked me this time. Talking to John Bruce, the president of the Ohio Valley League. And heads up, Seuss. Here comes the ball. You're going to watch it. You're pretty close to the fence right here. As we're the only game in town in the OVL tonight. So the commissioner, who lives close by, came by, sitting right next to my intern there. And he distracted her. Next thing you know, we're live. And dead air. You don't want dead air. So the Sells have checked in. Jared Sells, the father of Peyton Sells, the newest member of the Framework Athletics pitching rotation or pitching staff, the instructors over there at Framework Athletics. Peyton Sells finished his career at Georgia Southwestern, where Carson Plumidor, current rhythm player, plays. So love the Sells. Andrea and Jared, gosh, the Huttos. We had tons of Sells checking in game after game as we are headed to the top of the 8th inning. Jacob Dilday on the mound again for his second full inning. First pitch to Tyler Franks, misses in the dirt. Franks went 0 for 2 and then 2 for 2. He has doubled and singled and scored in his last 2 plate appearances. Leading off here, hits a pop-up down the third base line. If Baxter can get over there, he could make the grab. It falls safely inside the fenced-in area. 1 ball, 1 strike. Somebody's smoking a cigar. That smells good to me. And I don't smoke cigars, but the smell of a cigar reminds me of my father, sitting on the back porch. Summer night, smoking a cigar. Been gone a long time, my father, 1987. 1 ball, 1 strike, another foul ball. This will get out of play. Gavin Baxter doesn't have to run after that one. He says thank you very much. Gavin Baxter now the new third baseman. Joshua Rodriguez at short. Drew Donaldson still at second, and Greg Lyle the second down at first base. I assume it's still Will Spear behind the plate. Luis Vergara out in left field. Anthony Zarlingo in center, and Hunter Hyden in right field. Fastball goes high to Tyler Franks, young man from Dublin, Georgia. 2 for 4 night. Kennesaw State Owl, 6'4", 215-pound sophomore. Civil engineering major. Swinging a hard ground ball to second. Gobbled up by Donaldson and throws to Lyle for out number 1. Tyler Franks is the son of Lacey Franks and the brother to Kylie, the grandson of Poppy and BB in Adrian, Georgia, and Papa Dunk in Douglas, Georgia. And maybe a Nana in, I'm not sure where she lives, but Linda Westbury, I think I've seen online. So Linda, if you're out there, let us know where you're from. With 1 out, Harrison Travis steps to the plate. Breaking pitch in there for called strike. Dilday's looked pretty good over the last, 2 innings, I guess. Came in with runners, bases loaded, I think. Missed with that one. No, he came in with runners at first and third. Got a line drive, double play, swing and a miss. That was bases loaded. That was the play where Harrison Travis is at third base. Drew Lowry was at second. And Drew thought that Harrison was going to score on that scorcher to center field, but Harrison said, look, we're up 8-1. Okay, no reason for me to bust a gut or bust a knee. So he hits a ball to right field. Back goes Hyden to the track, and he will collect that one for out number 2. Harrison Travis from Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. The son of William and Amy Travis. Grandson of Papa and Mama, and the grandson of Grana in Red Bank. Papa and Mama live in Hickson. And now stepping to the plate, Drew Lowry from Signal Mountain, the son of Dave and Karen Lowry. 1 for 3. The single and a hit by pitch. Pitch misses for ball 1. Drew is the grandson of Grandpa and Nana Jean in Youngstown, Ohio. He swings and fouls the ball straight back. As well as Papa and Nana in Dunlap, Tennessee. Lowry's played 3 years at Belmont. Got in 10 games in the COVID year. Hit 286, 10 hits. 2021, he got in 34 games, had 70 at-bats. That pitch sails high and away. Had 14 hits, 1 home run, and also hit a home run this past year in 2022. I believe that was in the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament. Had 8 RBIs. Played in 19 games, started 2. Looking to get significant playing time for the Belmont Bruins this next year. Fouls that pitch straight back as well, and he'll be heading there with 2 new teammates, 2 current Rhythm players. Will Pryor, right-handed relief pitcher from Whitwell, Tennessee, and Cade Granzow from Franklin, Tennessee, starting pitcher, transferring from Auburn. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Drew Lowry trying to continue the inning for Jackson Cothran, who's on deck. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. And another 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Dilday. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th. The Rhythm still lead 8-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Bottom of the 8th we go. And inquiring minds want to know, and Linda Westbury lets me know from Jacksonville, Florida. Tyler is your great-grandson. All right. Well, thank you for being a Rhythm supporter all year long. Been great having Tyler Franks on this ball club. We have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen. In relief of Spencer Wilkins is Caleb Marks from Trevecca Nazarene University, a 6'1", 180-pound sophomore. And he will throw to his high school teammate, Jackson Cothran, from Siegel High School. Caleb and Jackson, both from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Caleb's a right-hander, son of Nick and Cindy Marks, and the brother to Tad, the grandson of GP and Ma T in Lebanon, Tennessee, and Peepaw in Dixon, Tennessee, and Papa in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. One of those great stories, apparently. Papa is his grandmother in Murfreesboro. So Caleb Marks on for his first appearance here in the playoffs. Marks had a late start to his Rhythm career. He was nursing an injury, but he has now gotten into 6 ball games. This is ball game number 7 and an inning each other appearance as he's tossed 6 innings of 3-hit, 1-run baseball, walked 1, struck out 11, a 1.50 ERA. He is on in relief of Spencer Wilkins, who's had an absolutely outstanding night. 7 innings, giving up 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned. I believe he walked a batter and struck out 10. There's a line drive that Caleb Marks snags out of the air. Hunter Hayden in his first plate appearance breaks a bat and lines out to the pitcher for out number 1.
Now batting for the Hoppers.
That brings to the plate is Anthony Zarlingo. Fastball by Marks high and away. Rhythm in 2021 won the first round against the Paducah Chiefs 2-0, and then won round 2 2-0 against the Fulton Railroaders. This year 2-0 against the Franklin Duelers, and are trying to go 2-0 against the Hoptown Hoppers. Fastball just misses as Marks goes 3 balls, no strikes to the now center fielder for the Hoppers. Lingo looks at a 3-0 strike. That's exactly right. No walks for Spencer Wilkins. He did hit a batter. There's a line drive base hit into left field. Lingo, good looking hitter. It's his second hit in 4 plate appearances tonight. 6th hit of the ball game. Joshua Rodriguez steps to the plate after coming all the way back. It must be saying hello to whoever it is sitting back here on the opposite picnic table as we are sitting. The Full Count broadcast team consisting of Tim Reese and Susan Reese. Swing and a miss once again on the first pitch by Joshua Rodriguez as he goes to hacking when he gets in the box. Rhythm looking to get an out. They'll trade a base with an out with a 7-run lead. Another breaking pitch in the dirt. Rodriguez does not go after that one, blocked nicely by Jackson Cothran, who's done a fantastic job behind the plate this year for the Rhythm. Swing, and there's a ground ball. Could be 2. Perrell gloves over to Mims on to first base. A 6-4-3. Just what the doctor ordered. The Rhythm on a double play binge here is 3 up, 3 down. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We're going to the 9th. The Rhythm lead 8-1. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Compliant with code. If you're a facility manager or building owner, you've heard the term plenty of times. At Corson Fire and Security, we work to keep buildings compliant with the most demanding code of all, our own. We've been protecting people and property since before most of today's codes were even written. And what we've learned along the way makes us the best choice to partner with for the future. Corson Fire and Security, celebrating 70 years. Learn more at Corson.com.
Celebrate spring at Slim Chickens with a grilled chicken strawberry salad, fresh greens piled with feta cheese, crisp cucumbers, candied pecans, and 100% all-natural grilled tenders, topped with red, ripe strawberries. The grilled chicken strawberry salad. But hurry, it's only back for a limited time. Need a sweet spring treat? Upgrade your drink with any adult meal to a hand-spun strawberry milkshake. Slim Chickens. Dine in, drive-through, online, or delivery.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Top of the ninth we go here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. The only game in the Ohio Valley League tonight was the Rhythm lead 8-1, 8 run, 12 hits, no errors for the Rhythm, 1 run, 6 hits, no errors for the Hoptown Hoppers. Hoppers took the regular season series 4 games to 3, but the Rhythm won last night 11-5 and trying to end the South Division Championship with a win tonight. Jackson Cothran steps in against Jacob Dilday, who's done a fantastic job since coming in relief of Chase Harlan. Fastball in there for called strike 1. Jackson Cothran 2 for 2 on the night. He has been productive every time he's been in the box. He's walked, singled and scored, and drove in a run with a sacrifice fly in the 6th inning. The 0-1 fastball high and outside. No score by either team until the top of the 4th. The Rhythm put 4 on the board in the top of the 4th, 2 on the board in the top of the 5th, and 2 more in the 6th to take an 8-0 lead. In the bottom of the 6th, Luis Vergara drove a ball way out of here over the left field wall to get the only tally on the board for the Hoppers. Jackson Cothran now down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Both catchers for the Rhythm bat from the left side. There's a drive into center field, and he is 3 for 3 on the night. Ball falls right in front of Anthony Zarlingo. Jackson Cothran, have you a night, brother? I mean, it's not Hudson Mims big like 2 for 4 with 6 RBIs last night, but Jackson Cothran's had that day before. So 3 for 3 night here in the second game of round 2. A leadoff single. That brings Hudson Babe Ruth Mims to the plate. 2 home runs in yesterday's game, and he hits a base hit up the middle into center field. Another 1 hopper to Anthony Zarlingo. So 2 up and 2 on for the Rhythm. Brings up Levi Perrell. You know, when they swing at the first pitch, you don't get a lot of opportunity to talk about them. I guess they don't want me to mention much about their family. Hudson Mims, a 6 foot, 165-pound sophomore from Macon, Georgia. Construction management major, Suze. Michael and Debbie Mims are his parents. He's the brother of Tyler and Levi Perrell with his parents watching on. Looks at a curveball in there for a called strike. Perrell 2 for 3 on the night. He has singled and scored and doubled. Drove in 2 runs on the night. Perrell from Catawba College. Be roommates with Drew Robertson. And he's got another base hit. 3 for 3. Jackson Cothran will hold up at third base. So 3 straight singles by the Rhythm puts runners on every base. Henry Jackson, who's looking for his first hit of the ball game. Now would be a nice time to get it, Henry. 0 for 3. He's been hit by a pitch and scored. Drove in a run with a sacrifice fly. Jacob Dilday from the stretch. Nobody out. And a foul ball straight back. Jackson just a little hair late on that one. These two teams have played pretty evenly. The Rhythm did win one game. I believe it was 14-2. Fastball goes high and inside. Hoptown Hoppers, other than that 14-run, 13-earned-run game, 14-6 loss is what that was. They would have a 3.09 ERA against the Rhythm. Instead, it's 4.57 coming into the postseason. Gave up 11 runs yesterday as that pitch gets in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And so far, 8 runs, all earned tonight. So 19 runs in almost 2 ball games. Like to see Henry finish up strong here in this ball game, get him something he can think about. Breaking pitch just a hair high. Tough pitch to take with 2 strikes, I know that. Drew Robertson on deck. Henry Jackson, son of Frank and Beth, and the twin brother of Kinsey, and he hits a fly ball to shallow center field. That could drop. It is, no, caught by Joshua Rodriguez going back. Again, I'm looking through an umpire, a catcher, a first baseman who's the cutoff man. But out number 1, Jackson just cannot get that hit. Nice play by shortstop Joshua Rodriguez. 1 out. Drew Robertson at the plate with the bases juiced. He's got one of the 3 grand slams this year. Hayden Miller, Hudson Mims, Drew Robertson on a 19-4 game. He takes a hack and hits another pitch. That is shallow center field. Rodriguez makes another over the back catch, but this one, Jackson Cothran will tag up and slide across the plate. The second sacrifice fly by Drew Robertson. I mean, there's no way you don't try to score on that one with a shortstop going out to shallow center field to make a grab going away from the plate. But that's now the 2nd out. And runners at first and second base. But a run in makes the score 9-1. Second RBI, second sacrifice fly by Robertson, and I believe the 4th of the night for the Rhythm. Ground ball to short. Rodriguez will go the short way over to second base to retire Mosley on a fielder's choice. 1 run on 3 hits to start off the inning. But the Rhythm could only push across 1, no errors, 2 runners left on base. 9-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Rhythm trying to win the round. You're listening to the Full Count Broadcast Network.
I've been nursing 36 years and I love my job.
We believe in caring for everyone. And that's what makes our work a purpose.
What I love here at Ascension is the sense of community and being.
I look out for them, they look out for me, and we look out for our patients.
I have too many blessings to count. I think that's what happens when you find your calling.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Hemphill brothers call to the bullpen for the Full Count Rhythm. Calls on one of the newest members of the Rhythm pitching staff, Daniel Dewey from Middle Tennessee State University. 6'3", 195 pounds, sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Went to high school at Rockvale High School. Business administration major, the son of Randy and Amy Dewey. And the brother to Warren and sisters Ashlyn and Audrey. And Dewey is on for his second appearance, I believe, with the Rhythm. He's got a 1-0 record in that one inning of relief. He gave up one hit, walked one batter. He is on to nail this one down for the Rhythm in the second game of a best-of-3 series, with the Rhythm winning last night 11-5 and are leading 9-1 here over the Hoptown Hoppers. And a new batter. See, actually new. Is it 21? Is that what I saw? But I thought the 24. It's 24. Anthony Smith in for Luis Vergara. Anthony Smith came in relief on the mound yesterday in his first appearance as a pitcher. Did a great job. I think he retired the 4 batters that he faced. First pitch by Dewey in there, and the second one is grounded to shortstop Perrell. That beautiful throw on the run, just as smooth as silk. Retires Anthony Smith for the first out here in the 9th inning. Gavin Baxter coming to the plate for his second appearance. Baxter popped out to the second baseman to end the 6th inning. First pitch by Dewey, called strike. Dewey, he's not wasting any time. He's throwing strikes. Come in hot, buddy. Pitch just misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trying to remember where Daniel Dewey pitched. I don't think I was this close to it. He's bringing it pretty good. Nice slider right there, swung on and missed. Looks like we might have a pinch hitter on deck. Hoppers down to their last 2 outs as Dewey steps off. Got here early tonight, and before we set up our equipment, had a nice little chat with Mr. Phil Keel, who's a longtime Hoppers fan and been a friend of the Rhythm when we're not playing the Hoppers. Breaking pitch tapped to Dewey at first base, and he will hustle it over and underhand to Tyler Franks for the second out of the 9th inning. Hoppers down to their last out. And we got a pinch hitter, number 29. Connor Cornwell, who caught yesterday's game, came out early. Looked like he might have twisted something, leg or knee, or got caught up in the artificial turf. But he is the last hope for the Hoppers. Coming on for Drew Donaldson here in the bottom of the 9th inning as fans starting to pack up their stuff. Breaking pitch on the outside corner, called strike. Spencer Wilkins in line for the win. It would go to 3-0 on the season. Aaron Moss. Another fastball popping that mid. Aaron Moss would get his first loss. Calling for the heater from the full count dugout, and he gets it. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as the Rhythm take game 2 of the best of 3 to end the season for the Hoptown Hoppers. 1-2-3 inning for Daniel Dewey, and that will Dewey it for the Rhythm as they take this game 9-1. 9 runs on 15 hits, no errors for full count. 1 run on 6 hits. So the Rhythm have kept the Hoptown Hoppers to 5 hits and 6 hits in the last 2 games. And they, in couple less games than several other teams, had more hits than anybody in the Ohio Valley League. So a fantastic job by the full count pitchers as Spencer Wilkins goes to 3-0 on the season. And Aaron Moss falls to 1-1. The Rhythm go to 33-11 on the season. So a .750 winning percentage. The Hoppers in their season 24-19. So thank you all for joining us tonight. And trying to think what that verse was that Mimi sent our way. I believe it was Psalm. What was that? You know, I've got one. I don't have it back there, but it's on my screen. Psalm 119, 36 and 37. Turn my heart toward your statutes and not toward selfish gain. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. Preserve my life according to your word. So for head coach Josh Carmen, this is, and my wife, my lovely intern, Susan Reese. We got a final score. We put a final up there. Go down there just below. Take that blue and go down a little bit. There you go, and put a, keep going. Is it working? There you go, hit that final right there. Show it final so that when people show up and look at it, we'll see it. So for Alan Sills, Sean Sills, who are here in attendance, onto the ship for the second year in a row. Head coach Josh Carmen and all the host home families, the parents who were here, all of you that listened and chimed in. We'll be hopefully back at home on Friday to play the DuBois County Bombers. If they can finish the Henderson Flash, that would give the full count Rhythm the number one seed, the higher seed. And the first and third game, if necessary, would be played at Drakes Creek Park. So we're rooting for the DuBois County Bombers, so we'll have a chance to get revenge after last year's 2-0 defeat in 2 games last year. So in a game that took 2 hours and 31 minutes to complete, the Rhythm defeat the Hoptown Hoppers 9-1 and on to the Ohio Valley League Championship this weekend. So thank you all. You all have a great night. We will talk again on Friday night, hopefully. God bless you all. Good night.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.